Our next guest is quite possibly one of the coolest people ever. He's an Academy Award-winning, bongo-playing, world-traveling, #1 New York Times best-selling author, philosopher, professor, I think a coach, and a poet.
Oh, yes. We could go on and on and on, but why would we do that? Please welcome Matthew McConaughey!
Welcome, welcome!
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in.
My pleasure, my pleasure.
Y'all know each other.
Come on in.
Time no see.
You know?
Matthew,
no see.
come sit down. We always have your beautiful wife with us here.
Yes.
We cook, we talk parenting.
Oh, my God.
But we haven't seen you in a while, so how is the family?
The family is very good. We have 4 children now.
The fourth being?
My mother is 91.
Wait, what's your nickname for her?
Mom Mac. What's Mom Mac?
Mom Mac.
That's who she is to the kids, and she's mom to me and K Mac to others who know her. But she's been with us now for about 3.5 years. The family is good. The kids are now 10, 13, 15. I was sharing a story. My 15-year-old just like shared a congratulatory post about me having green lights and now this kid's book Just Because out, and I was like, that's the first time any of my children have come to me and said, hey, proud of you, Pop. So that's pretty cool.
Can we double back with that? Because I've got a 21, 20, and 16. They don't follow me. They don't want to repost me. They want, no, I'm not allowed to be on TikTok.
One of them blocked her for a little bit.
Blocked.
my goodness.
Blocked her for a little bit. I'm just kidding.
But that had to feel pretty darn special.
Pretty doggone cool, and it was a surprise. His mother didn't tell him to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't call him and tell him to do it, and he just did it, and it was pretty cool. I'm
So
like,
do
"Oh,
they
man."
think you're cool, the kids?
Do they think I'm cool?
Yes. Come on. Come on.
Some of the time, and most of the time, some of the time.
Did they ever say,
Not all the time.
I get, Mom, stop lecturing me. This isn't like a TED Talk. Like, you slow it down. Like, you get the...
Can we talk about
like,
that?
oh, it's always words of wisdom.
Oh, I get that. I was saying, I've been told, geez, not another TED Talk.
Wait,
Papa.
for real?
Oh, yes, that direct quote. So it's going around.
It is. Because I think I get the coach in me. Like, I'm trying to give them these zingers and
Exactly.
determination and drive. And
Damn right. And you know
and
what?
the
If they don't like
poetry.
it, I try to rhyme it. But, you know, it's also the same kind of things when you read the books to them as kids when they go to bed. Do you do the voices?
Yeah.
Do they always like the voices? Mine don't always like it. Will you just read it straight, Papa? Just read the damn thing straight and quit doing all the voices. I'm going, I'm having more fun doing the voices, so you're going to have to put up with the voices.
I love it.
I love that your mom moved in. K-Mac. Your mom is quite the star. I think the literal star of the family. You say when you go out with
100%.
her, she stays up later than you, gets up earlier than you. This woman has more zest and gusto.
Maker.
Gumption is what she's got.
Yes.
What's the trickiest part about having her live with y'all?
The trickiest part about having her, that's it. Mom, you watching?
Because I love her.
Listening?
Bring out K-Mac.
There she's here! The trickiest part, you know what is tricky? We've kind of gotten used to it. And I can't tell too many stories out of school on you, Mom, because I know you'll get me. You know, I mean, we raise our children similar to how my mom and dad raised me, but I've tried to update a few things.
Okay.
Okay? And so we maybe have more discussions with our kids about why. And back then I grew up in because I said so. That was it.
Yes.
And sometimes she'll be listening to us and she'll just kind of listen to it's going on and on. You know, kids are going, yeah, but why? Yeah, but why? Yeah, but why? And we'll keep explaining. All of a sudden she'll be like, I've had enough of this explanation. Would you just tell them it's because you said so? So she cuts us off sometimes. And it's good. The kids get kind of spooked for a second. We're like, well, there you go. That's your grandmother. Yeah.
I love that family has always been the #1 thing in your heart. You were one of the first guests when we started this show, I think 13 years ago.
Yes.
Your kids were still in diapers. Here's what you told us about parenting at the time.
I haven't pulled back on my sense of adventure or anything. If anything, you know, a lot of people say you have children, you have a family. Boy, the life you had comes to a screeching halt, and you start over. And that has not been true for me. More to live for. You know, you obviously stop living as much for me and you live for we, because everything I'm doing, even if my kids aren't with me, they're here with me now. Every move I make has to do with them. And now they're my epic. You know, I make films, but they're my epic. I think
They're my epic.
I think that's a Steven Spielberg quote that I stole and did not give him credit for.
You want to
Thanks,
give
Steven.
credit where credit is
I
due.
agree with you, though, Steven. That's mostly true. The one part that's not true is, look, before kids, I could take a one-way ticket. Hey, You want to go to Mali, Africa tomorrow?
I do.
Yeah,
Let's
he's
go.
in.
Let's throw on the backpack and go.
Yep.
When we coming back? When we get back. Don't have any of those one-way tickets anymore when you got a family. They're dependent on me, you know. So I pick my spots, and my wife helps me find time. Like if I'm going to go write a book or something that I need to go off on my own.
I love that she did that for you. That I thought was one of the coolest things. It shows what your partnership is really about. A team, which you don't always see.
Well, no, she does. You know, I think that's part of any relationship, whether it's a friendship or lovers or what have you. You want to promote what turns the other one on, which is a big part of the essence of why you love them anyway.
100%.
You know?
Did you know the moment you saw her, were you like, there
she was at that bar. I think I know this story.
I wrote a really cool chapter on meeting her. And as I said, when I first saw her, I did not say, who is that? I said, what is that?
Oh, I love that.
And I'm telling you, she was floating. Most people's head bob a little bit when they walk. Her head was not bobbing. All right? And those caramel shoulders on the turquoise dress.
Are you blushing?
And, yeah, I might be. This might be your answer without me even saying it, right?
She posted some picture yesterday. She was in like a leopard something. You're right. And she's getting even finer with age, too, all these years I've known
Look
her.
at it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm feeling really smart right now.
We got Stephen King in here. By the way, scrolling through your Instagram, no one seems to have a better time than you. So we got a wheel here.
Uh-oh, here comes the wheel.
McConaughey Moments. We're going to spin
got?
the wheel. Wherever it lands, if you could tell us a story about this
Okay.
picture. And we're going to cheat and get to all of them, everybody.
Cool.
So don't worry. Spin around, Matthew.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Late night, no.
snack.
Late night snack.
Late night snack.
Late
We'll
night
do.
snack. This has got to be pickles.
Oh my gosh, do we have all
Pickles and
pickles for
cheese.
you?
Wait, are you you're a pickle man?
Oh, I'm a pickle expert, sir.
Okay, what is the quintessential pickle for you? Perfect pickle would be.
I love that guy.
But if the bottom quadrant of the photo, are you naked looking for the pickles?
Damn
also?
right I'm naked.
And on a knee.
No, I just come from playing the bongos.
Now, in the video you just posted, that was the greatest. That's a legend. I think we got bongos up here.
Yeah.
The video you posted with the pickle, you were talking about the cucumber becoming the pickle and the greatness of the pickle.
Yes.
Are you the pickle?
I'm turning into the pickle.
I think I'm 53. I
yes.
love being the pickle.
Oh, y'all are
It's wonderful to
pickling
be
right
pickle.
now.
Well,
Yeah,
well, pickles-
you're a young cucumber,
yes.
my friend.
I'll take it.
He's more than cucumber now.
Yeah.
Because cucumbers,
He's
I think we
very
can all agree,
wise.
kind of just take up space in your salad, right?
He's not a cucumber then. Yeah.
Pickles, though, no, they got some identity. You take a bite of a pickle, it's maybe, it's shrunk more than a cucumber, but
Yes.
it's got identity. It's got some taste. It's got some howdy.
Oh.
And I like my favorite's mini kosher deals. It's got to be cold. It's got to be crisp.
You like the gherkin. I feel like I'd be the little pickle. The baby
Mini
ones, you know what I mean?
kosher dill.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
The more you
that's a
know.
good name for dog or something.
Okay, wait, bring it out, Keith. We got a parting gift when
Okay.
you leave, but we're not leaving yet. But we just wanted you to take this home with the
man.
family. It's a lot of pickles in there.
Now, I don't know if you saw that, but there's actually dill pickle flavored cotton candy.
Yeah, and nuts.
Dill pickle
I'm terrified
flavored cotton
about
And all of
candy.
this. Okay,
Yeah.
Matthew, let's spin. Okay, brother from another mother.
Well,
Woody, what does
Harrelson.
K-Mac have to say about this? Is
She's the one that started this whole thing. K-Mac, yeah. My mother, we're all sitting around in Greece one night talking, and my mom, out of nowhere, in a little pause, goes, "Oh, I knew your dad, Woody." And we all went,
It's the pause.
"What was the ellipsis about? And what was the new about?" And she goes, "Just saying. We might have frequented the similar place out in West Texas one time when he was on furlough." And we all went, "Whoa, what are you going to leave it there?" And she's
Yeah.
like,
We know what happens on furlough.
"Now we got to go do some DNA tests."
By the way, we're not doing it, but if you wanted to, put it in with the pickles. No. By the way, a dream of mine now.
Popovich.
I need a dirty martini with K-Mac. Like I'm
100%.
so in love with this woman.
It's a good one. She's got a lot of horsepower.
She does.
Oh,
She's
man.
still going.
Do not go anywhere. We want more of that horsepower. Coming up, Matthew's written a children's book.
That's why he's here.
We are going to hear all about it after this.
Just because they threw the dart doesn't mean that it's stuck. Just because I've got skills doesn't mean there is no luck. Just because it's fiction doesn't mean it can't be true. Just because you want one more doesn't mean that you need two. Just because they say it so doesn't mean it happened to me. There's how I see it, how you see it, and what will come to be. Just
That
because.
voice right there
Every
makes
time.
you want to drive a Lincoln, and I know you got the sleep app. Matthew McConaughey right there reading from his awesome new children's book called Just Because. How is it for you hearing your voice back? Because it is so distinctive. I mean, literally, it makes you want to drive that Lincoln. And you're on that sleep app now that is wonderful.
Calm, yes.
Yeah.
But it'll make you want to stay up. That you whisper in people's ear make you want to stay up a little longer.
It gets Scott all jumpy.
Yeah, you're like, one more time. Just repeat it
Might
one
be
more time.
hopefully going to get some late night pickle snacks.
You see?
Right? Come on.
Exactly. Indeed.
And the cool thing that I've been hearing about the book, which I love, is this came to you in a dream.
Yes.
And that was kind of a big sort of note in your book.
Yeah.
Green lights, I feel like a lot of your dreams. My ideas come working out. I think you and I have discussed this. What dreams have you had that we haven't even tapped into yet?
You know, I have been dreaming more recently in the last 10 years in rhythm, in song. And they come out to be a song, which turns out to be either a nice poem or turns out to be a children's book, like Just Because. This has probably 25, 30 couplets in it. When I got up that night and wrote things down, I wrote down 200.
Whoa.
Because I had the meter, and all of a sudden they just started coming out. Now, the other 150 that are not in this book, they're probably not as age appropriate. But there could be an adult version of Just
Are we
Because.
taking anything before we go to sleep to enhance our dreams? Because I want some of
yeah,
this.
yeah.
Ashwagandha.
Yes.
Yeah, that ashwagandha get your dreams right.
Whatever that is, I had some of that. Yeah.
Should we do some bumper stickers?
I think it's time for bumper
I
stickers.
love bumper stickers.
And your book, Green Lights, I love that you talk about the world in bumper stickers. We're going to give you some McConaugheyisms, and you tell us about it.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, you got truth is like a jalapeno.
Yeah. Closer to the root, hotter it gets.
Come on now.
I love that. Okay, I don't understand this one. I kind of do.
Kinda.
Leave your scent.
Leave your scent. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You know what? It's kind of like one of our themes in our household right now is leave it better than you found it.
Oh.
Right? Leave your scent. Everywhere you go, can they remember you were there? Did you leave it a little bit better? Did you leave your scent? They go, oh, no, yeah, they were here. I can tell by the reaction, the interaction we had. You know, whatever you're doing, wherever you're going, leave your scent.
Everyone needs a skinny mirror.
You don't,
Everyone needs a skinny mirror, right? One of the greatest investments I think you can get, especially if you're a retail store or you're selling clothing and fashion. Invest in that skinny mirror. You're going to sell more clothes. People, or at gyms. You want to get people coming back to your gym?
No, you-
Load it with skinny mirrors.
What is a skinny mirror?
You know there's mirrors. You got.
You don't know-
No, mirrors have different fractions to them. There's the one that tells you the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
There's the one that can make you look like, geez, oh man, I look horrible. And then there's the ones that go, oh, look at me, I lost a few pounds.
But it psychs you out. You don't know it's a skinny mirror. You just think,
You
look
don't
how
know.
great I look in this.
And then on skinny mirrors, you can't just go from regular mirror to the one that makes you look
Yeah.
a lot better. You got to go on and make you look
the
a little
middle.
bit better because people go, well, I'm looking really good today, a little bit better than I was yesterday. Yeah.
Better than it was yesterday.
Amen.
Okay, now, most of the time, it's not stolen. It's right where you left it.
Yeah, that's so true. Most of the time we think when we can't find something, who took it? Someone stole it. Oh, and we immediately think somebody else did us wrong. And how many times we go, oh, I left it in the back pocket of my jeans.
Sorry,
That's
y'all.
where the cash
Oh,
is. You know what
yeah.
I mean? And then I put in the washer or I hung up over there. And it's usually where we left it.
Matthew, what's next for you?
I'm going to finish the book tour with this Just Because, which I'm really enjoying doing. I will then head out. I'm going to go start. I've gathered my notes of the last 3.5 years since I wrote Green Lights.
Okay.
And I've got them together. I've got 90,000 words, and I need to go away and look at those 90,000 words and find the themes of where my thinking and spirit has been over the last 3.5 years. Start to lay those into buckets, and I'll start to associate and be able to tell stories for my next book.
So it's already in the works. Do we have a title for this?
No, we don't have a title for it yet. I've
That's
got
a
some
lie.
working
You see it?
titles.
See that?
I was just thinking.
All right,
like,
I'll give you one. I'll give you
Okay.
one. I'll give you one for now. Ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
No curfew.
Oh, I like that.
You could have said peach daisies, and we would have been
could've
like,
said pickle
hell
juice.
yeah!
Woo, we're in.
If Matthew said it, yes.
Thank you for your time once again. You've remained